play a bit of Final Fantasy XIV, shall we?
Final Fantasy.
Well, my audio is good. I don't know about anything else. Interesting. I never clicked on the more about character button. Hi. Yes, I love you too, Kitty. Kitty is very into whatever it is we're doing.
Ah, pugil on the beaches of Costa del Sol. We live in strange time. The carcass must have drifted ashore, for it seems to have been dead longer than a day or two, and that is when the beach was last tidied by the keepers. Thank you, sir. You need not stay downwind. I have smelled that smell before. We must step up the groundskeeping, I fear. Master Geru was likely to have one of his ideas otherwise.
Time to go pick up the gold. Meanwhile, Cat is purring as loud as he can, trying to get me to stop playing the game and start loving him. He does this when I begin playing. He's like, oh, so it's cuddle time, huh? It's like, well, not really, kitty. This is not what I had in mind. He's like, yeah, it's cuddle time. Alright, we're going to take that ferry across. I believe we've got some on the west shore as well to go get to. No, we already did that. We just need to turn them in now. Cool. Good to know. Oh, wait. I need to go do a lookout mission really quick. Forgot about that. I am so spoiled. I'm used to fast amounts by now, baby. Alright. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Alright, Cat is now purring down a little lower. Makes it a little easier to ignore him. Oh, I need to go higher. Can you take me higher? Is there even higher? There is even higher. Ah, from right here. I see how it is. There we go. Finally recognized that I did that. Alright, time to locate the lion metals. last one. That's 2. That's 3. I need some more mounts so I get some better music. Freedom! Well, what did you find my medals? Here you go. You did. Navigator's been kind to me this day. Every one of us got such a medal when we joined the company of heroes. Then if you ever fell, your best friend would take yours. 3 friends they were, and only me left. And I can smell another old war coming. Only this time, nothing's new and all the fear is old. Sometimes I think I've lived too long. It was a great time to do that. It was at sunrise. Alright. Let's roll. Hi there, kitty cat. Dance, 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 dance. Give the head down, butt up. Draw your own conclusions. Cat, what is so interesting smelling on my wife's chair? Oh. Okay, we're just looking for an excuse to cuddle. I see how it is. That is acceptable. You may cuddle. Off the rain catcher gully coming along. I am coming along. Up to Wineport we go. Maybe one day I'll look at that porter. I'm not especially interested in picking up his crap. Shamani Lamani.
Sweat, grime, and blood. Oh, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport?
Here. I need some finest wine.
An order? Well, let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. This paper smells of gnome and perfume. It's from Costa del Sol. And there is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Guju, we should not settle for anything less than the best. Dershowitz and his crew must be busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you're confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he's forced to compensate in other ways, but you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I expect.
Shamani Lamani would like to discuss wine with you.
Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire I could pursue it with more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Wishket must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages of town are hoarded by Bargalet, who owns and operates the largest winery in Wilbrund. Perhaps somehow I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, he must needs beg his assistance.
What a rank amateur bottled this wine. The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is no good. It's too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion. I do not care for interruptions. Oh, some neophyte vineyard bid you speak with me. Well, neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you goblin urine than sell you my worst vintage. Begone from my sight. Edgar requires resistance with a raptor predicament. Hello, adventurer. Hear me, while Master Bartley will know the reason why. I mean that he'll simply tell you himself that if you refuse to hear it from me. You've no doubt seen the ghastly grass raptors skulking about outside of our gates. Well, they've developed a taste for the wine we use to grow our brandywine cherries, and we can't abide that. You must kill the horrible creatures. The master vinter of Vineports is having difficulty acquiring a good cork. You call this a cork? Bah, this sad, squanchy thing isn't fit to kiss my back end, let alone my fine wines and reds. And my fine whites and reds. I'd say you should try again, except that I don't trust you with the worst of my vintages now. You, sir, are dead to me. You, adventurer, have had it trying to get quality out of my own lot. Show with this oaf how it's done, and bring me the materials you find off cork bulbs. Harvesting 5 of them should do. Time flies and uncorked wine sours. Now go.
I take it he said no, really, in those words. Can't say I'm surprised. Well, there's no denying his passion and skill. The wine baron of Limsa Leminsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach.
Shamani Lamani is another great idea.
There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several days ago, I guarantee it would not have been a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are the common lowland vines, which isn't to say the grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the Vigorans of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. The Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, complex, and flavorful of all wines. The legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the prestige, or the privilege, to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all of creation. All is all often too said. As is all too often said, the calamity changed all of that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What remains, well, what little remains, is closely guarded by its owners, could no longer be made. If we cannot convince Bargalet to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the Vigorans tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could try speaking with them?
Thurum, Ferlium. Bacchus wine? Don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with this stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from the thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primo blowing up my goddamn house. One more level should do it. Oh, man. How do I get up there? There we go. There we are. What's up, Jungle Bar? What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. Never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend. You're a few years too late. Shamani Lamani.
No luck, huh? Most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for this occasion. Though I must confess my certitude would be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle against Ogumaro, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life.
What? Alright.
It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia will once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us.
Shamani Lamani appears to be in deep thought.
I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there's much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain's done for me, I cannot bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there's a favor I'd ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of despair, I stumbled across Wilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I never really found one. I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Rest took me in and nursed me back to health. It was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Dress sometimes works in the Raincatcher gully docks, so perhaps Rish can tell you where to find him.
Kill us a few raptors on the way back. Interesting. One. Valerie. they like to do. We've slayed those grass raptors for them. What's up, kitty cat? Are you feeling meowy? Yeah, it's meowy interesting. I know. Ah, the conquering hero returns. And so quickly, too. You're strong as you are kind, and the wonderful time of waste. Sorry, and a wonderful trim of waste. I shall make sure to keep you in mind should any future troubles creep up. Money. Edgar seems to be in a state of some excitement this fine morning. The etiquettes, pardon me, wine labels to laymen such as yourself, used by our winery always bear the noble countenance of Master Birgaines himself. As such, our esteemed Vinton is often invited, the famed Uldan miniaturist, very well known, perhaps the most famous miniaturist in all the land, to fashion a label truly worthy of our classic vintage. And he is due today, I beg you. Why not go down to Raincutter Gully Docks and meet him? I fear he will be quite mobbed by admirers, and I'd not have him molested, at least not till the portrait is done. Then people can molest him all they wish. To be in such a state that people would molest you for no reason. But I digress. Done, artist. Yes, I'm a miniaturist. Pardon me if I do not give you my name. I travel incognito, such is my fame. Master Baglint awaits. I will fly to him forthwith. We have much to discuss, the master and I. Our artistic differences are many and sundry. And yet I cannot resist returning for another etiquette. He is a model in 1,000, that one. Rest? Oh, you mean the hermit? I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself. Sure as hells don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you don't mind to find him, though, head southwest to the silver severed string. Get this one done. Oh, chamomile. Maybe I do need to go to that other area. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Come, Patsy. This is Valkyrie. The male chocobo that I named before I realized what his gender was. Valkyrie is a mighty fighter. Just misgendered, the poor fool. Let's head back up to town. Get this stuff turned in. My expert in etiquettes has just been by. Simply marvelous. I shall order the chilled white taken to his quarters at once. Ah, how sweet it is to have the miniatures here again. It has been a full 5 years for the Calamity stripped our wines. Our first bottling in half a decade, and oh, I see the master's beautiful visage captured again. Where's that cork I asked you for? If you believe that loitering will secure you a glass of something, you're very much mistaken. And possibly dead to me. You mean this cork? Now, this seems to be some fine cork. Yes, just the right amount of give. Some air comes through, but not the moisture. I should be so lucky as to have barrels full of this. If only my people were as efficient at finding it. But go would once again have you slay Stevens. The vineyard wastes much water, washing sugar and chaff off the grapes, the spoilage and dredge from vats and barrels, and all that goes into the river. The richness of the swill chokes the river, and gigantoads feast on the scum. If raptors are horrible, then these are thrice as bad. Slay them for us. Actually, slay them for me, Peter. Ugh. Gigantoad. Because they pull me back, the best to attack. Because they're going to pull me back inside. We have successfully slayed the gigantoads. Back to town we go. Ah, Master Berland is so pleased, or will be so pleased. It grieves me that our wine has spoiled the river so. Perhaps I can, construct some system to make our swill sweeter. Okay. Time to deliver the wine to Drest. But is he well dressed? Ageless Wise, second cohort Vanguard. Huh. Appears to be nothing to do there. Okay, well, whatever. In that case, we won't be looking. You got dressed? What? What do you want? Here, have some nice wine. Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? I've leveled up. Just suffering from extreme duress. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Yeah, buzzing insects can make you go completely mad. Kill 5 of them. That will not nearly be enough. The midges, they are infinite. Kitty says hello. Hello, kitty. Yes, you are a cat. That's true. No one would deny you your catness. way off in the distance. Cat has now decided to start smelling the bottom of my foot, because why not?
Maybe your foot will love me,
Says the kitty. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even with what my comrades and I did for your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I want to go home. And that's the last spot of my inventory. Okay, I think I've got everything for the moment. Just appears to be in greater control of his faculties. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at Red Mantis Falls, I collected sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please, take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. All right, let's go grab some palm wine, shall we? Excuse me. Okay. And deliver the palm wine to what's his face? No interest in the fate bar. Oh wow, good stuff. There's no way I can carry all this. There's more mahogany. Acorns. Wow, that was impressive. Now some almonds. And last but not least, another nut that I've already forgotten. What was it? Nutmeg. Of course I can't do any more nutmeg. I'm out of space. Okay. Let's start with carpenter. Is there anything I can do with mahogany? Appears that there is not yet. Okay. Culinarian. Pick up a whole lot of fruits and nuts. Think what I can do with any of that? Make some raptor stew. That's great. Let's go. High quality raptor stew. Yeah, boy. Okay. This wood goes over here. All right. That's not the worst option. Yeah, okay. Good for now. Not great, but good for now. That's what I was trying to do. Alright. It's been some time, Peter. What news do you have of Drest? Here, have some palm wine. Ah, yes, I did recall you had some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but rather effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. Still have to enjoy this patch before it spoils. We're not so different, Drest and I, two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I wonder what he has done alone with his thoughts for far too long. Hi, it's past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Pieter.
Money Lamani is brimming with glee. I wish to share the reason why with you.
By the gods, Peter, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I just discovered something extraordinary about Drest palm wine. You sealed earth coconut shell with a leaf which is very distinct shape and unusual odor, and I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of the Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what that means? Somewhere in the Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could just obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Drest found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers.
I've already done all those. Yeah, I'm not at all interested in fighting. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. Oh, hello again. What is it? Buckus grape leaf. It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut of the South. But I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gabu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast? If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gabus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself.
Well, I can handle a few gobblers. Just not in this outfit. Gotta change clothes.
1,000 words. No water catch your eye. Hey, look, it's shades. Probably a judgment. Voice judgment. Search for the gabu near the Juggernaut. Oh, we did that. Now we just need to return. Got it.
Little girl.
A little girl. Little girl.
I had a jungle girl.
Shamani Lamani.
What did Drest have to say about it, Peter? Tell me everything.
Here, there's a Bacchus of the grapevine. Found it on the gabu.
I was right. The smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting.
Come now, enough of this nonsense. I have heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vinter could...
Whatever you want to believe.
Well, as my witness, it is a Bacchus grapevine. Where did you find this fantastic specimen?
Gabus?
What? You would offer this to me? But why?
This is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Biragland. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting.
I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear, every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus Wine, whatever. Sir, you needn't... Wait. The shape of this bottle, the center of this label, this couldn't possibly be 1547 Bacchus? That's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity.
It is the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. Now I realize this was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Vineport, I say.
He's made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Garuju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Vineport, Viator. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the line to Captain Wascalat.
I will do this. Happily.
Huh? Oh, yes, I'd very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste this perfection.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, it's cuddle times. Yes.
Do you think I need more cuddles, please?
Okay, middle or upper? Chamomile. Upper Lenosca Oakwood. Got it. Get that taken care of and then head back. Just trying to impress you. Truth be told, I probably need to take something for my sinuses. Not doing right. Looking for a camouflage meal, yeah? Need camo meal. Maybe I don't want to. Oakwood.
Adventure wants to go to shop in Memorwood. Adventure get 40 gil.
Yes. To Oakwood. All right. What crap have these people given me that I didn't want? Freaking Gabu Fang. Alright. Alright. So that much was completed. Ventura wants to shop at Gigaroom. Ventura get 40 kin. Cat. So demanding. Yes, I know. Mm-hmm. You're such a goofball. This cat. Yeah. Yes, everybody loves everybody. That's right. Gotta check on that notification. Actually, find out. Do it. Alright, let's catch this ferry. I'm going to Hidden Falls. You coming along? All right.
Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. Oh, wrong voice.
Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So what of the wine I asked you to bring?
Here you go.
Is that heavens, 7 hells, a 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you. Congratulations, Peter. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has ever seen in years. I consider the lengths you went to. I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient.
Why wouldn't she? We're letting Titan destroy the world.
Perhaps you should tell her that the banquet's about to begin.
Oh, whatever. Y'shtola is concerned for your well-being. You have the look of a man who's been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor. Oh, this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. Oh, it beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Lady Y'shtola, Sir Grolin.
Sorry, Lady Y'shtola, Sir Grolins. 1,000. Sorry, wrong voice.
Lady Y'shtola, Sir Grolin. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, I must have said something was amiss.
You didn't exactly think you'd send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you?
Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment. And unlike me, Pieter has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhaps you would be so good as to enlighten him.
Aye, fair's fair. No sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of the heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath. A solemn oath. That any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these to be godslayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he'd be rejected without a second thought. But he's proved himself worthy. If he proved himself worthy, we swore we would do our utmost to support his cause. That world The world has ever been full of brave souls, eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers to the jaws of the foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we would not be complicit in the death of one who is unworthy.
Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Pieter in such a commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I'm sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows?
He's a brave one. That much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings it would cost him his life.
His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when the opportunity presented itself.
Too many adventurers these days could only care for fortune and glory. Pieter, however, was a kind and generous soul. I am certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who would gladly fight at his side.
Whoosh, gosh. Wily Uplander is truly talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty rockman.
I only concur with my colleague's assessment. We 5 of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Pieter Krolinsk, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea.
All right.
With the formalities out of the way, and let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers and pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Pieter Krolinsk, Titan's Bane.
Pieter Krolinsk, Titan's Bane.
It's party time.
This is what I'm here for.
Quest accepted.
Unskinned beauty. Oh, congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun.
Sometimes I question the opening of a flying shank was the right decision. I wasn't bowing and scraping to some pretentious old Don merchant. I reckon I'd be doing the same to Count Ludolf's Mazel. That may have suited the father and grandfather, but I have aspirations for a better life.
Time now for sumptuous feast. I'm glad you've served me something that is vegetarian. Most people expect me to eat the meat of my friends. It's been a very long meal.
The exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In the brief, transcendent moment, you glance upon the true form of reality, comprehending its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Okay. Shumani Lamani.
When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Laminsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they'll fight for you. Remember, no great victory was ever achieved alone.
Pish, gosh, goodly Uplander must be making mighty rockman with clever fighting. Think gobbly folk cannot be coming to rescue this time.
Ah, Pieter, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landry will send his regards.
You're a veteran of countless battles, Pieter. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail.
You're blessed with a fortitude to rival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think.
You are kind to indulge them, Pieter. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they may have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan is yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Yes, I agree. Would you shake? Truly, it intends to tell you how you may face Titan this time.
You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lanaska. There you'll find Raol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, you'll remain in hiding until you've given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly in 3 locations that I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at the 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks involved in our method.
Okay. Oh, we need to go to Upper Lanaska. Okay. All right. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Restock drinks. I'll be right back.
All right.
We should play, yes?
All right. Wrong button. Happy cat, happy cat. Ooh, happy, happy cat, happy cat. Okay. Come on.
What a trip to Rencachugale. Yes, this was easy.
I know.
I need new mounts of only to get new music. Okay, current achievements.
Poor maid's misfortune. So not this one. Needs to be up, I think.
I don't know what fuss you ask, but it's this thing. That's what it is. We were better entering the springs. He insists on returning each and every day to disturb our customers. No, it's not what you think. We haven't banned him for what he is, what he's done, even exposing himself to several other bathers. It's my duty to escort him off the premises. But just look at the size of him. Without several extra helping of hands, I fear this will not end well for me or the springs. Might you lend me his blade?
Be a glorious pretending to be attacked. This guy doesn't appreciate that we won't let him jiggle what he's got at the hot spring.
Must be jealous. Must be upset with my peace. I realize not all of you have my views. Why no springs? La Dublin's just right, not too hot, not too cold.
That one wasn't. It wasn't an emote for once. Go back to seeing these women. Safe, that is. Yes, safe. Inside this building. Perhaps it is upstairs. Let's sell some crap while I can. There, that's what I was trying to do. This was supposed to happen. Meow, says the kitty. There's Raoul. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one who Captain said might be calling? No, I thought so. Pay attention now. I ain't explaining myself twice. I was waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. Let's go beat Titan. Years ago, when I was waiting up to how to beat Titan, one of the scouts stumbled upon this basement ether, I say. Yeah, what's that look for? Not familiar with him.
He speaks of the unamplified aetherite that is claimed by Beast Tribe. Lest you wonder, there's no fundamental difference between such aetherites and those which you've used on countless occasions, Pieter.
Well, if I ain't the Charlatan lass, welcome back.
Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Gomorrah form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered.
Hey, give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to go trying on the front. To try going in the front. Kobolds always digging new tunnels and filling in the old ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you know, you got 100 tons of rock in your noggin. Suicide even try it, yes? See? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to think they had trouble finding their way around. And it was that got us thinking. I mean, Gomorrah mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around a city that big would be a right pain in the ass if you didn't have an aether now would it? So it stood to reason the kobolds must have one, didn't it?
Even if there were aetherite shards in the depths of Gomorrah, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream.
Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Chilean bloke help us, see? Delivered us right to Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing like Chilean scholar worth her salt could manage.
Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of known signature might be possible if the aetherites in question happen to be... Oh, yes. And in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... Oh. It is possible. In theory, at least. Yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend on whether or not I am worth my salt.
Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of fun in yourself. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's ruin and take a closer look at the aetherite? It ain't far. Well, that's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle mine.
Yes, it should be easy.
All right. Let's go to the north.
Whee! Whee! I'm just daring these people to try and stop me. Hello, I'm very dangerous man. You want to stop the very dangerous man?
Surprise, yeah.
No thank yous.
Time to examine a beastman aetherite.
Oh, yes, this is definitely aetherite. So this is the Aetherite the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary, eh? As the Palomar speculated. In its present state, this Aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, use my own abilities to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you'll have to proceed without me, Pietro. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Oh, fear not. I'll summon Maelstrom forces, stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it's possible I may be able to stabilize the Aetherite signal, and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you'll be on your own. Duh. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. Located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as what you'll find there, so stint not in your preparation. The navel is now accessible. Kitty says hello. NPC time. A party of light.
Looking over, Dweller. Yes, an invader from above. He uses our Aetherites against us. He has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate will be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You should be first to face judgment. Then Limsa and her oath-breakers, the liars, betrayers, oath-breakers. Oh, great Father, Lord of the Crags, Titan, we summon you, Titan. We summon you, oh great Father, Lord of the Crags, Titan. We summon you, Titan. We summon you.
I'm about to go straight into this. Looks like it. Oh dear. He is slow, isn't he?
He has come. He has come. The Lord of Crags. The Kai Titan has come. The Lord of Crags.
Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind cometh ever the blessing of land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in service of greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit woe. Godless Overdweller, thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee I wreak a terrible vengeance.
Let's get wrecked.
Funded by murderers of my
Got it.
It's a particularly good battle for a healer.
Lord of Crag's great Titan father. Oh, great father Titan. He has fallen.
I was so ready for this. Ah, it is a crystal. I've been looking for these. Give me crystal. I am happy to have.
Okay, 2/3 of the way there now.
The crimes of the Overdweller shall not be forgiven. Never be forgiven. No, never.
Managed to scratch open a sore.
Like your kin who broke the covenant, we have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy.
Now these are the readings you would expect at Oldlife.
No, this is the voice. Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned.
Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities.
And trust in mine, Retian. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, will be a bested titan in the blink of an eye.
Why, if there were truthful legends, I would not so. I could rid. If there were truthful legends, you could easily subjugate the whole of Eorzea given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized.
Where I got the word white from.
What you say may well be true. But while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war.
Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend.
I cannot endorse this course of action. Now here's a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Farther you have come, your work is far from done. Naught remained to mark his passing. Oh, the Ascians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will, but that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure you are not pursued, or that we were not pursued. Yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There's something I must investigate before I depart. I will transport you to the Etherite in Zilma's ruin, and we will rendezvous at the Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Duh. The cat has become very interested in the cat girl.
Which, I mean, such is the way of cat girls. Any treasure chests? No, the only treasure is the friendships we made along the way. Poor Maid's Misfortune. If I happen upon Poor Maid's Misfortune, we'll do that one. Otherwise, no. Shell shocked. Not interested in either of those, so let's turn this in. I will leave to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Alright. I need space. Oh no. I get both. Ustora is keen to discuss your next task. The word has already have reached Maelstrom Command. Protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. That honor is rightfully yours, Pieter. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Storm Private Babagal has a letter burning a hole in his beside table.
Lament adventurer, I served with the Maelstrom Black Sails, or did, till I suffered a grievous wound in battle with the kobolds. I was invalidated and sent here. You take this to my commanding officer in Camp Overlook. It's a request for reinstatement. It ill suits my nature to lie abed. I was told that my duty was to recover, and I have been dutiful, but surely they do not mean for me to wait until every last bit of flesh is knitted together. I can hold an axe. That should be enough. Between here and Camp Overlook is kobold territory as the crow flies. I suggest you be smart about it. Go to the Jujuran trading post and take a boat across the lake, and from there, head north to Outer Alaska. I don't know what that song was about. But, yeah, we just head straight there. Rakusa Farusa is a man much tired. As you know from your prior visits, we treat the wounded from the front with all of our arts and with the healing waters in the hot springs. We serve soldiers, but for some unaccountable reason, we have a goldsmith here at the present. He simply showed up and we could not turn him away, and now he's asking for salamander oil. We can't spare any. I find the entire situation awkward in the extreme. Would you extract 4 vials worth of oil from the salamanders roaming nearby and give them to this goldsmith? Hiller Akaruka greets you with a smile and a chore, as she's wont to do. Who could mind when the cause is good and the smile so fair? We use mulled wine from Wineport to treat the war wounded. It restores the bodily humors and gives vigor to hearts made weary by fever. Why don't you put yourself to some use, adventurer? I prepared some mulled wine earlier and need it heated to make warm wine. Will you submerge these bottles in the hot spring over yonder and serve them to those that need it sorely? I apparently can't refuse. Grab the warm wine.
And now let's go take this to everybody. The people who need it, aka everyone. Look at that. I do believe I can move that foot a little more. Sure helps with the hurt, too. Thank you, adventurer. You see, we'll be on our feet and halfway from being the warriors of light before you're done warming another bottle. Damn, I can barely remember a time when everything didn't hurt. I feel like I've always been here. Here, have some old wine. Well, thank you, and cheers. Oh, hot and spicy, just like the horn we raised when the sergeant was wedded, when the little red-haired private fell. Oh, my friends, I'll be back, you still chewing roughnecks. I'll see you.
Oh, that's smarts. I know, I'm counting my blessings. Don't you make those eyes on me, just saying it's smarts. Oh, that hits the spot. I don't mind that kind of burn. It's a fine thing being alive. And don't mind me none. I like y'all, just like my own Levy more. Been going through a lot together.
My wounds heal for sure and certain. Not so stiff and sore no more, neither. Obliged, adventurer. Ah, that's a mug full of good medicine there. Wouldn't mind taking some of that back to the front.
All right.
I did your chore, ma'am.
Thank you for your kindness, adventurer. These soldiers you met, they may be champions for our way of life, but here they are sisters and brothers, sons and daughters. They are so young, most of them, and so hurt in spirit and body. Most will return to the front, and some will not even survive to come under my care again. It's what they want and what we need from them, I know. But I tell myself that I can heal them, so they can become farmers and smiths, alchemists and rangers, mothers and fathers. For a few that will be true, and that will have to be enough. Whee! Whee!
Go pick a fight with these salamanders.
Most kind you are to bring me the oil of salamander. I had a need of a large horn and made a grievous error in visiting the great buffalo with a handsaw. He liked it not, and I sustained a most horrific scratch. It smarted so, and then the ache. Oh, no, I was not thrown. I'm not so green as that. No, and the beast shook its head. I stepped backward, slipped and fell, and then I fell again later, strolling back into the dog cart. No need to be shy. You're an adventurer, and I'm a goldsmith. The body is simply an instrument, an occasional need of the oiling. That's what I say. How my body awaits your ministrations. Oh, the relief. Again, I say, my body awaits your ministrations. Oh. I can feel soothing fingers working into every knot. That's your cue, sir. Soothing fingers. Now, please. Number 12, that feels good. Now quickly, with the rubbing. Oh, the healing. It tingles. By the 12, that feels good. Now quickly. Rubbing. Pardon me, your skills so great. I was quite transported. Truly, no old attendant could have done better. Sublime. I shall now have a brief drowse and soak in the springs until sundown, and after that a humble meal with white wine from my own stock. Perhaps peaches.
And it's over.
Thank you for your service, adventurer. It seems he believes Bronze Lake to be some sort of retreat for the rich. He paid a very handsome fee for his stay thus far, and profusely complimented us for our asceticism.
Rakusa Farusa seems to be near the end of his tethers. That's a he. Ha ha! Wrong voice. First one thing, then another. The goldsmith passed out from too much heat. We warned him time and again this past week not to stay in so long. Honestly, I do not trust myself to tend to this fool, for I have a mind to strangle him. If a poke revives him not, throw a bucket of lake water on him. There was some ice on it this morning. Give Godbert a firm poke. This won't work, and then we'll need to throw the lake water on it. Pokey. Dump some freezing lake water on Godbert. Dump freezing lake water on him again. Dump the freezing lake water on him yet again. Here. Rather, what are you doing? Oh, it's you. He strong yet tender fingers. I was lost. I
I freely confess it. I came to this retreat an artisan whose craft had lost its savor, enriching myself with indulging customers' grossest tastes. I was ready to suffer privations, and I did. But today, several hours in the ordeal of scalding water, my life flashed before my eyes. There, I saw forms exquisite, filigree masks, steel cut to shine like diamond, graceful galleries of electrum. Their emeralds took the air with pearly suitors. I must return to my workshop.
Goldsmith has departed for home, and I'm glad to say he left you this ring, a token of his appreciation, he says. Stone was taken from a fragment of Dalamud himself, or itself, created in abiding faith. The worst make him beauty. Sounds as though he lost something or someone in the calamity. The ring's the only thing I have that made the last. The ring's the only thing I've made in the last 5 years, he says, and now I would have Pieter have it. Extraordinary. A very unexpected turn of events, I must say. I still think him utterly mad, but no doubt he has a more fascinating one. I don't suppose he'd have given me the ring, even if I'd... Well, no use fretting over the song already sung. All right. Gotta go up here. Uh-oh. That's not good. Time to go to Outer Lenoscotch. I don't think I've been there yet. It's a new area for me. Hey, what's up, Louder Kid? How you doing? Try to get to this crystal. Brad the Mad Dad.
I'm not that old. I'm more of a grandfather, actually.
Brad the Madman. Yeah, a bit of that, too.
Adventurer, eh? What have you got for us?
Here you go. Here's a plea.
A letter. Can't drink to that, eat that, or keep a warm bed with that. Especially when it's from that pup Baloo Ball. Now listen, what do they call you, Peter? Yeah, we're the Red Swallows here, and the most roughneck levy of all of Maelstrom. Most of us come from what you might call a privateer background. We're the teeth of Maelstrom. What I'm saying is, well, You want to know where the worst of the fighting is? Just look for the red swallows. This is the front. Not a moment of rest from the kobolds. Ain't no place for a pup with half-healed wounds. The kid has his heart in the right place, I'll warrant that, but he'd like to get it blown out of his chest if he toddles on back here. He's just going to have to sleep in a soft bed and eat food that ain't full of weevils until it heals up.
All right, Brad, the encyclopedias.
Okay.
Sure, man. Now, look. Menor Blodden has a request of you. And when a red swallow asks nicely of something, it's best to oblige.
The commissary finally received a shipment this morning, and should make things a bit easier around here. The brass sent me a fresh warm water trout, biggest I've seen. Privilege of command, eh?
Rad Brad from Baghdad. Man, I don't even have a Middle Eastern accent to do. Man, that's unfortunate.
I can't rightly eat it myself. My 3 best scouts haven't had anything like the real food in weeks. They're out finding paths and breaking kobold skulls every day. So I'm going to ask you to grill this fine trout and serve it to them.
Wow, I'm actually really good at cooking. That'll be fine. Sergeant Swaggle wants something, and what this lady wants, she usually gets.
Oi, you. Yeah, you. The honey-faced one with all the buckles. I've got a job for you. I needed me some raptor claws, but the pissants gave me so much trouble I clean forgot I was killing them practical. I got mad, bashed their heads in, walked away whistling. The carcasses be laying around somewhere near. Got a few of my arrows through them. Fetch me the claws, my gallant Culver, and I might be back in that practical mood. And oi, one more thing. You see these arrows of mine? Bring back the heads. It's easy enough to fetch an arrow, but arrowheads don't grow on birds.
Sure, why not? Cook the trout. Radical the astronomical.
Noise.
Am I now pulling it out of the fire? I can't actually cook it? Oh, that's unfortunate. I've got the skill of cooking, though. Ah, well. Take the grilled trout out of the fire. Now give the grilled trout to the peeps.
That's what the people want.
Let's go talk to the Storm Private. It's an unfortunate name. Title, whatever. Storm Private Augustine comes to you, sore of neck and red of eye. I'm grown weary of scanning the sky.
Camp Overlook may as well be an island.
Wrong voice.
Camp Overlook may as well be an island. The roads ain't worth plopping a supply train on unless you'd like to. Dunno, feed kobolds or something. So anything that needs getting there, they goes by balloon.
Brad the lad on the cruise drinking booze, looking at boobs. I can neither confirm nor deny that.
The up and up's not what it's cut out to be, though. Got them condors would try and muck with a balloon. Sure would appreciate them being, dead or something.
Sure, why not? See if we can get mended. Dude, there. Wrong button. Repair.
Repair everything. Starving wood swallows. I am steel. You hear me, you old bastards? I'm steel.
Here, have some grilled trout.
Commander sent a plate, huh? Smells good. I usually like beef, hot and bloody, but this'll do for a snack. This ain't getting easier going out day after day, especially with that smell of fish grilling. What's that now? The commander had you grill us up for us? Oh, look at the size of that thing. Next time, give us a suckling pig, would you?
Aw. Fine, we'll give the last one to this guy. 12, watch over me. If I should perish before this day is over, may I take out many of the enemy, as many of the enemy as I've known doxies. Now, I'm fancy for a fat hen. There are 4 things I like: a bit of petticoat, a mug of sour beer, a leg of fowl, and a whole lot of dead kobolds. Let me go fetch the rest of this stuff, and then we'll head back and talk to what's his name. The long climb. Gonna grab us some arrowheads. And some raptor claws. So is Velociraptor like fast raptors? Or raptors with direction? Let's kill us some condors, shall we? Brad the Monster, reigning champion of Wakanda. We don't do that here. Brad, you're a dude when you're in the mood. What I've been told. Did you hit snooze? I don't think so. You got me over here saying, oh, is something broken? Did you fix something? Do you sip booze? On occasion. Not often. Okay, I've done all the things they've asked me to do. Deduce, reuse, recycle. Nice. Do you befriend Jews? There are like no Jews in frickin' Oklahoma. There's just none. If they were here, then sure. That's me, boys. No respect except when it counts. Mark my words. Soon as your back is turned, all 3 fell to and swore 'twas the best thing they ever tasted. We're a crew, you hear me? That's them here, that's them gone, and that's them eating their heart out at Bronze Lake. The red swallows do for each other, and Ifrit never takes the hindmost, because there ain't anyone left behind. Commander Belodin, that's something in his mind. Don't let the looks fool you. The kobolds make a bad enemy. They've forgotten more about smelting and alchemy than some of the lot on your side have ever known. All that matters is the kobolds make them golems. And war's a thing that kicks down the door between can and do. You know about the ancient golems in the floating city of Nim? The scouts tell me that the moles are gathering material in the ruins. Once they make more golems and send them against us, we're as good as done.
No, I would not. I got no men to spare, and you're the worst I've seen. You're not the worst I've seen. Put a stop to the shopping trip before it starts raining golems. Here's what this water's going to run. You find a golem, get its soul stone, put that in a likely spot as bait, and put an end to any kobolds that show up. And here, take these bottles of water. My boys tell me they didn't like the look of the kobold's army. You know, alchemy, in a wash. Oi, sweet thing, give me my claws and arrowheads. There you go. Appreciate it, dear heart. Why the long face? Oh, you think that we're that low on supplies? Listen, Crumpet. Kobolds can't leave metal be. Any we throw at them, even arrowheads. Get back to the burrow it gets and smelt it into new arms. So the orders are, give them no metal. Make arrowheads out of claws, shirt, a bit of the cook's gingerbread, and haul back any steel and bronze arrowheads. Comes natural like to us seafaring folk, you know? We be scrimpers. What else? Sargis Forgeril is a woman of many talents. As you discovered one memorable day, this fine morning she's attempted to master another. My mama told me before I went to see a girl, you're strong as a horse, fast as a snake, and brave as the whole company of heroes put together. Slipping into the wrong voice here. But your sister's a clever one in the family. Leave the thinking to others. But there's no leaving anything to anyone else out there, so I was thinking, how about we tame some curls? I'd rip through kobolds. Just go out there, tie out a curl, catch it in this big sack. You got the oysters for that, I'll bet. Oh, I'm no good at catching. I get too wild. And before I know it, it's all killed and spent. No, sweet thing, this one needs your touch. Have I put this in my home yet? I have not. Here you go, Augustine. Oh, you saw them condors. Boy, that's a shiny piece of news. The balloon gets around, you know, and it's important in war. Gets from one place to the next, like. Wish I was the balloon. Tell the truth, some of them that's comrade to me scare the dwarves off of me. Wild about fresh meat they are. Like to kill ye for it. Corsairs they used to be, I hear. Alright, what can I add some materia to? Oh, let's do this. You know what? Let's add this one too. Brad, make me your moderator so I can be the annihilator. Maybe later. I don't have much need for moderation. Oh! Click nudes. Alright. I'm looking through all this where it won't let me do stuff. Let me wind, unwind the dime. I'm just Ricky Ball. Yeah, I'm good for now, thank you. Am I supposed to be getting curls? Is that what this one is? Oh, it's a golem. Be sad to be glad. Dad takes you to his dad. Which jab is the question?
let's catch a curl, shall we? That's not how I'm supposed to do that. I'm too powerful. That's right. Hey, we got him. The team. What, bro? Are you a hoe? No, not that I know. Soulstone. You a different animal and the same beast? Oh, that's an interesting question. I don't know.
I wear different masks for different occasions.
With a hostile presence. Hey, it's unbreakable. Water in the glass bottles to defeat the unbreakable kobold. Hey, now he's breakable.
We successfully beat the kobold. Go team.
You did it! Yay! Let's see. Anything in this area that we need for our hunting logs? Powder. Lanaska. There's one below it. Cardboard box. Give him some smelly socks so you can hit box and possibly give him chicken pox. I don't know that actually you can get chicken pox from smelly socks unless someone already had chicken pox when they put the socks in the box. So there's nothing from this area. It looks like we'll need to go to the area to the south of here to pick up some more hunt stuff. Okay.
Sweetly done, adventurer. We won't have to look over our shoulder for an army of golems now. Risking little blood now saves wallows of it later.
I'm your rhymer for big timer, known to little whiner. Thought it could be fun. Hey, good looking. Catch my crow yet?
All right, the damn crow. Wait till I tame this thing. Kobolds ain't gonna know what hit him. Won't know 'cause they'll all be in pieces. Now, how am I gonna tame this thing? How's it done usual like? Do you just sit on them or talk to them?
Should I stop? I mean,
I'm not bothered. Clearly, Master Baldwin has to trust your skill and discretion. Can't stop, won't stop. Nice. Well met, Peter. Thanks for the other times. You're not soft, I'll give you that. I've got a job that needs a hard lad to kill, searching for kobold scouts. My boys say that there are at least 3 of them somewhere on the hill. You can handle yourself, can't you? On the hill? Sure. Tell you what, give me a break. I'll be right back in about 2 minutes. Oh man, I missed your Dookie comment. Man, I should have done that. Oh well. Sorry, number 1. I did not number 2. All right. Really though, I mean, can you do that in 2 minutes? I don't think you're able. It takes some kind of mass of glorious, fantastic skill. I don't know if I'm at that level. Waiting for something to kill me. A whiff of earth and metal. The kobold missionary. Sure. Is there anything that you tell your mind? I don't know if that's actually true either. I mean, I may wish to give birth. I don't think it's going to happen. Some things are just not possible. So I discovered that our little companion that we brought with us does actually do like 10 damage. So the cat is actually very, very little. The cat got the kill. That's kind of amazing. I've been in the gym. Are you going to grin? Sure. Thanks, nice and all pulled right. So, yeah, I should not have fallen that way. Ah, the destination's up there, right by the frickin' curl. Okay. How many you want to bet this in? Come on, Samuel. Samuel? Oh, you're an ace, Samuel. Not extraordinary. Got him. Alright, slayed the kobolds. Well done, team.
You did it, yay!
It's like, man, I have a mount. Why am I not using it? I just have a moment where I'm like, ugh, I wish I could do this faster. And then I realize, oh yeah, I can.
Okay. I put a glass on as soon as you heard the fighting. Had you pegged for a bruiser. Sure, you don't want to give up the road and join us here? There's enough kobolds to go around. There's something a touch familiar with those kobolds you've seen, too. I've seen some of them, what moved that way before. I could swear to it. It'll come to me if we have enough time.
Some mines are sieves, and some are steel traps, and Commander Bloodin has the latter sort. His remembrance of things past begins a mission of vengeance. Should I say Bartholomew? Meow. For the kitty?
I've been racking my brain over the scouts you slew, and now I remember where I last saw them. They belonged to that cursed priest. The priests of the later are the kobolds' 129th Order. The only lot to ever make it past our sentries and into this camp. This camp's supposed to be like a ship. You might get a broadside, but you see it coming. You're supposed to be safe here. It wasn't safe that night. One of mine almost died. A young swallow new made, easy pickings for the moles. They slipped in on a rainy night, and when it was over, we found Bugaball. He'd been lying out in the rain, and there were rills of color of roses running out of him. If I hadn't kept him safe in his own camp. See, so the Sawbones had to save him. I have amends to make. The priest's got to die.
Eat crap, why?
If the priest is here, that means there are kobold bombs nearby. When the 129th retreats, they go on fire and thunder. That's their way.
Smoke crack? Ah, nah, I'm busy.
You go to the bombs and set them off yourself. He'll come scampering to see what's amiss. Take him then. You may not be one of mine, but you're a real one. A red one, steel to soul. I can count on you. Take this smoldering coal and use it on the bombs. Since that night, I'll not misprize the priest's guile. Already the whole camp's on alert, rearing to avenge Blugaball. If this is one of the kobolds' tricks and they're thinking of ambushing us here, they won't live long enough for regrets.
Okay. You're back. My friend. I'm going to say it, my friend. MF means for my friend. What's that, Kit Kat? The cat is like, man, we should totally cuddle. Isn't that right, Smoke? Smokey's like, let's hang out. It's like, uh-huh, we are hanging out. That's pretty funny. Thank you. I'm glad. Thanks, Negotiator. Okay. I'm supposed to detonate bombs with smoldering coal. So, not even going to let me pick it. That's obnoxious. Let's load. And come on then. Whee! And another explode. And a third explode. We've detonated the kobold bombs with our coals, and this should enrage them. Lurk in this spot and defeat the kobold priest. Sense a hostile presence. kobold priest wishes me dead. Oh man, I've got this really cool battle chocobo that went away. There we go. Battle bow, let's go. Get him, Chocobro. Woohoo! We defeated the kobold priest. And for a mount, I'm going to take the unicorn, not the chocobo, because, I don't know, we just did. What happens whenever you put Mount Roulette on? Well, tell me good news. Did you get rid of that priest? Here's the priest's body parts. His helm ripped from the cunning head of his. You have done me a great service, adventurer. Will you do another for the Red Swallows? Take this helm to Private Bogaball and Camp Bronze Lake. Tell him the priest is dead. Pup that he is, having a trophy will mean much to him. An adventurer or not, you're one of us now. Times ain't just changing, Peter. They're turning into a mutinied ship. They're turning like a mutinied ship. Who knows? Could be that being a friend of the Red Swallows proves a mighty useful thing. Well, that'd be nice. It's good to have friends. Give your cat catnip or regular weed. You know, my cat doesn't get either, and he gets like this on his own. Smokey is high on life. Isn't that right, you silly, desperate little cat? We just cut a shortcut through Kobold Lane. Kobolds are like, you're not supposed to be here. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm just coming through. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Nope, that's the wrong way. Nope, nope, nope. Stop killing my unicorn. I need him. His name's Billy. Billy the unicorn. He's my friend. You got my friend, the goat, Octavius. Yep, that's my friend, Octavius the goat, and Billy the unicorn. All right, Bugaball. Here you go. I know your face. Oh, the adventurer who delivered my pleas. To no avail. You come from Overlook? It's all well there. Here, have a priest helm. Oh, the priest is dead. The swallows. I thought perhaps they thought my wounds just deserts and left me to my shame. He didn't tell you. I had the East Watch that night. 'Twas me that failed and near died in the failing. Look, see these cuts inside the helm? One from each of the swallows. These are the same marks we made in the woods, so no comrade may be lost. I thank you for bringing this. I'm the most fortunate man in the world. Well, that's good. God, you're so needy. This kid. He's like, love me. It's like, yep, we're good, cat. Like, love me more. He's like, Kitty, I'm trying to play a game right now. And he's like, love me. He's over here writhing for no good reason. I didn't even give you any catnip. Why are you like this? Love me. Okay, ageless wise. Ageless wise. What? All right, let's take this. Thing over this ways. Hi. Yeah, I know. You're very needy right now. The cat's like, man, it'd be so cool if somebody actually loved me. Alright, let's take this ferry across. See if we can find these things for our hunt. Alright, what am I looking for? Upper Lenaska. Oh, Eastern. Oakwood. Okay, Kobold Pikmin. I was like, I could have sworn there was one of these. There was. Okay, so I really should pay attention. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Lenaska, Oakwood. Okay. Over here. See if we can find this guy. Oh, you know what? I bet these kobolds are what I need. Nope, none of them are what I need. Sorry guys, I'm looking to murder someone, but not y'all. Aha! These guys, however. Kinda cool you let your friend die over there. I wasn't trying to bumble beetle, but I guess that means we get to attack this Pikmin, which I needed to. Footman's just watching. Got 2 out of the 3. Pikmin's like, man, I'm glad that ain't my fight. Sure. You're a bad friend. Full Falls. Still very amused by the guy who's just watching. Oh man, sucks for Fred. Isn't that right, Cat? Ah, oh, come on. Really yet? Responding it so I can get my hunt. Maybe there's some up here. We'll see. Aha! They respawn. Hooray! This should be the last one I have to do. Hey, we got a... Meanwhile, Cobalt Footman's like, whatever, man. I don't care. Just go. Thanks. So let's go to Western Lanaska because there's several hunts I need to do over here, and then we'll head back. None there. Isles of Umbra. And Halfstone. Yes, may say a fool to do the safes of the Bastion of the Perils Beyond. Wouldn't be the first by any means. me with the pressure. I'll pretend to be some kind of character. Fate complete. Fate complete. Alright, where are you? Oh no, I've got the drop C. That's bad. I think I'll just for this stuff. Got him. Sea wasp. For sea wasp and half star. Hey, Corythius, how you doing? Nice of them to open the door for me. Chillin', thinking it's time for a little relax. All right, cool. Well, enjoy. Hey, liking the game so far? I am thoroughly enjoying the game. Haven't run into any of the things that I generally hate about MMORPGs, like forcing me to go on raids where I have to be, counted upon. I generally despise that. I haven't had to do a whole lot of kill 50 of these whatevers. I also generally despise that as well. The fates are annoying. But what are you going to do? Maybe you guys will let me in. I think they would like to lock the doors in somewhere. You think about raids that they each have a relatively compelling story? Right. I'm cool about optional raids. Yeah, optional raids are not as obnoxious. And being able to do them single player is nice because, yeah, I don't want to have a whole group of people counting on me. Because then it's like, oh, there's too much pressure. Also, I find that people that have done the mission like 70 times, they're just going to rush the objectives. And they're not going to pay attention to the story. Which is like the whole reason I'm there. I know that it's required later in the game the level 50 alliance raids. Yeah. I mean, it is an MMORPG. It's part of the reason why I didn't want to start playing, because they're all about whatever. Well, the mechanics you show up and it's basically done. Oh, see? That's tolerable. But yeah, as far as the way the game itself is constructed, I mean, it reminds me of Final Fantasy XII. I love Final Fantasy XII. I love the animation of going from one area to another. Reminds me of Final Fantasy XII. Okay. So the problem I'm running into... The problem I'm running into is I'm supposed to be hunting for, like, sea wasps. I don't see any sea wasps in Halfstone. I went through all of Halfstone just there, and there weren't any sea wasps anywhere. And I died because I was, like, going through Halfstone, and all these kobolds are like, dude, what are you doing here? Or not kobolds, but, like, the fish people are like, dude, what are you doing? Get away. I didn't see any sea wasps, so I'm going to give up on that for now. Let me see if I can help you look. I'm totally fine with helping. Yeah, it's kind of the reason I have backseat. Okay, if you got something you would like to help, like tips or whatever, can't promise that I will do them, but I always welcome help. If I do, so let me fly in and see what I can find some for you. I appreciate it. Also, please be forgiving because I have been known to, like, miss something right in front of my face. So, if I do that, apologies. I swear I'm not being stupid on purpose.
Okay.
I have to repair like everything since I just died. Thanks to 2.2 is still a daily occurrence for me. Yeah. Do I have to fight these guys? I'd really rather not, but whatever. Take that, Sagahin. Where's Storm Private? Come on. There you are. Oh wow, it won't let me heal him? Why the crap not? What's the point of being a healer if I can't heal people? Ooh, balloon. That's just nonsense. Yeah, I didn't actually mean to pick a fight with that last sprite, sorry. Oops. I did not mean to do that. My bad. Hey, fate complete. Woo! What? What? Outside of grab comes the garrison outside of right back side of the side being stopped. Emboldened the beastmen. They're launching an attempt to breach the massive wall. No, the puller. What? Oh, no, no. Hey, fake complete. 13. Found him? Alright. Which direction should I go? That's in Corel. Excellent. Well, I shall follow you. You're going to go much faster than me, because, yeah. I appreciate the assist. Nice Pegasus, by the way. Aha. Excellent. Marvelous. Thank you so much. Fate failed. Okay. That's just fine. That's one. I've got 3 more, and I've got this. Yeah, the assist is much appreciated. Yeah, scavenger hunt can be pretty obnoxious when you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to look it up myself, because that feels like cheating. But getting help does not. So, what's the difference, you might ask? Getting help from internet people on like a walkthrough versus internet people that are, you know, just here just showing up. And I'm like, well, loopholes for the win. Exactly! This is help offered as opposed to help sought out. It's very different. You keep failing me. But seriously, it's very appreciated. Come on. Alright. Lever up. Marvelous. Okay. So, what else do I need? The others are the Isles of Umbra, which I think are going to be something that I cannot get to just yet. Fair Aliport took you there? Excellent. Thank you. All right. That was actually what I was going to try next. So, marvelous. Yeah, I was looking at the Ferry of Aliport thinking, I wonder if that'll take me. Yep. All right, cool. Oh, man. I only got another 15 minutes before it's time to break for lunch. Tell you what, man. Time flies when you're having fun. It really does. Should be available, and if it's not, I'm not torn up about it. I'm trying to get taken care of the stuff that's here when I can, and if I can't yet, that's fine. I think it's locked behind a main story quest. I mean, it shouldn't be, and if it is, that's fine. Yeah. It's like, while I'm at the store, might as well pick something up, you know? All right. Okay. Isles of Umbra. Off the ferry over to the Isles of Umber, but access is prohibited at the moment. All right, so that answers that question. Okay, so then, what else needs doing over here? I need to go to Limsa. Well, then let's do that. It's a ferry for Limsa. You coming or what? Let's go. Says the kitty. And while I'm here, I might check Culinary Guild and see I'm good there. I think that's really the only thing that Pieter is involved with over here. And while I'm here, I'm going to see if the personnel officer is going to let me get him any stuff. This is Maelstrom Command, headquarters of Limsa Grand Company. If you have no business being here, be gone. Oh, well, okay. Fine. Thank you for coming, Pieter. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I'm pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan, truly. When I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa are forever in your debt. Good old Grumps McGirt out behind the counter over there, right? I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And then everybody clapped. Sure thing.
Pieter, this is Menophilia. Istola has informed me of your success. You won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Istola emerged from the Oshkumaro unscathed, while Tataru and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be waiting your return to the Waking Sands. There's much to discuss. Godspeed.
Get over here! What they're saying. Rose made of TV static, and damn that goatee the bunny boy threw me for a loop just now. Yeah, I do have the TV static. For some reason, the PlayStation 5's green screen is not quite right. But you know what? It's an aesthetic. We're gonna pretend that we're trying to do this. By the way, welcome. What was the name there? Floofy Rates? Welcome. I love clever usernames, or funny usernames, all that. Good stuff. Alright, definitely not doing PvP. Alright, we are going to Ul'dah. Travel to Ul'dah. Ul'dah! Man, what is my guild situation? I'm like sitting right where the guild indicator is, so I have no idea what kind of guild I have. Helps keep me from spending it, though. So my free company has a room available if I have 300,000. I don't think I'm anywhere close to that. Last I checked, I was at 100,000, just over.
I'm trying to build my work. We are doing okay.
Did they give you any Aetheryte tickets for Vesper Bay? I think I do have some Aetheryte tickets for Vesper Bay. Again, is Vesper Bay the PvP place? Because I'm not at all interested. I remember I went to this place and it was really hard to get there, and then it was like, oh, this is PvP. Did you use those to return to Waking Sands? Where did I put those? Yes.
instant teleportation. Okay. How many do I have? Oh, I have 10. Oh, that's plenty. Okay. I'm actually not going to use this right now, but it's good to know that that's what that's for, because I assumed that was for PvP plays, and I was like, forget PvP plays. You know, I didn't check Culinary Guild. I meant to. Well, it's done. Ew. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, oh, cool. I'm never coming back. Cool story, bro. All right, bye. I did a little bit of it. I like, as soon as I went there, I was like, oh, please don't make me do any of this. Please don't make me do any of this. I was just like chanting it like a mantra. And then I didn't have to do any of it. I was like, yay! Redland Rose appears to be in high spirits, purely for an armor cosmetic and an emote. I'm sure that there's cool stuff that you can get there. I'm sure they make it worth your while. But yeah, I just like have zero interest. Redland Rose appears to be in high spirits. What's up, R&R?
It's all so simple. I have conceived a plan to help poor Waruka. He came to me again with yet another ridiculous commission, and I was completely at a loss of how to proceed. But then, a stroke of genius. We simply change his order and dress him as we see fit. If we ignore his terrible taste in clothing and give him a stylish outfit, Baba Y would have no chance to chase him away. We'd finally have his chance to speak with Kokomo.
Like you said, it's great that you completely ignore it or do it when you want. Right.
I've just had the outfit and mood for this occasion. A beret, a gown, and gaskins, all made of the finest wool. I dare say he'll be a man reborn. We're finished. A man reborn. Of course, it is necessary we gain his approval before changing his commission like this, but I'm confident he will see the wisdom of my proposal.
Speak with Wawaruka. Oh, did I just go to the wrong place? I did. Just kidding. I meant to go here. All right. Peter, what are you doing here? I just told Big Rose what I wanted this time. Oh, he wants to change my order. Well, I suppose that's all right. I know I'm a fool when it comes to fashion and all that. Seems I only make things worse when I try harder, too. A woolen beret, gown, and gaskins, was it? Well, yeah, that sounds nice. I'll meet you there, Peter. I need an excellent woolen beret, an excellent woolen gown, and a pair of excellent what's-its. With blocking them. Woolen gaskins. Okay. I know where to get wool. And I had wool, but I think I've used it. Oh yeah, I've used all of my wool. Okay. So, I just need to find fleece. And fleece was from our little fuzzy friends. Where are those? I've actually forgotten. At one point I knew. This, isn't it? Sheep by Dragonhead? Oh. I gathered the stuff, so. That sounds right.
Okay, how much money do I have? 169. I'm just going to buy the stuff. Go to the market, buy the stuff. I don't need to spend my time on that. There's a good enough market around here. Here it is. Need food? Yeah, it's about time. I got about 6 minutes. Unless you mean in the game, in which case I can make you food. I'm pretty good at it. Yeah, plenty of fleece. Sounds great. All right, we are going to craft just a silly amount. I mean, real life food? Yeah. Like I said, I got 6 minutes till it's time for me to break for lunch. Oh, come on. There we go. Doing this the long way. All right. So I'm going to turn this all into woolen yarn, and then I'm going to take the woolen yarn that I need to turn into woolen cloth to get all of these items that I got to build. Want to later? You're more than welcome to join me for leveling roulette. Appreciate the offer. I'm probably not going to be doing that, but maybe. I'm not going to say no. Give me an hour for lunch before I do any of that. So if you want to go do your stuff, and then yeah, we could do some of that. Okay, I spirit bonded with some stuff, so I need to remember to remove the materia. I always forget to remove the materia whenever it's time to do that. It's like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do that. So hopefully this time I won't. Oh, look at that cute little piggy thing. Trying to think. About food. Yesterday I got some pretty good. What's it called? Gyros. Some really good gyros. Keto good gyro is the bread, man. If you don't have good bread, it's just not the same. Found a place that has great gyro bread, and thing about food is always present in my mind. Well, there you go. Good that you have food in mind. Food is not something you want to miss out on. Oh man, we have spirit bonded with every freaking thing. All right. Before I do anything else, let's extract some materia. Alright, let's meld materia. Determination and craftsmanship. Extra craftsmanship with the needle. Determination and crit hit. ahead and do determination here. Yeah, crit hit. Let's go. And then determination. I don't think I'm able to do anything with determination. Oh, dang it. Sure. Alright. Yeah. Okay, we're going to build all this stuff and then we're going to go break for lunch. So we're going to need at least 3 of these. I know, we are quickly running out of space in our inventory. Hey! Level up. Go Weaver, go. Can I sell you crap? Oh, crap, no. Alright. There's a billion people I can sell stuff to, though. Man, what do I want to sell? Let's sell the low quality crap that I've got. Sure. Sure. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I'll get more of that if I need to. I'll get more of that if I need to. Alright, I'm good for now. Okay, so first thing I need to make is woolen gown. Roll. Okay. That does not sound cheap. Okay. What does Great Strides do? Okay. Increases touch by 100%. some biscuits with this guy. So. And then more cloth. Oh, not the high quality woolen gown I needed. Alright. Undyed linen and woolen cloth. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's tragic. 78% chance it didn't do it. Well, let's do this again. All right. Some of this. Innovation this time. Icon synthesis.